Hello everyone, welcome you all for the next lecture of the course SQL Database. This is lecture number 2, module number 1. Module name is Fundamental of Database and subtopic is Database Introduction. In the previous lecture, lecture 1, we have seen the brief overview of the course, means what is the syllabus of the SQL database, what are the contents of this particular course. So lecture 1 deals with the content. Actual syllabus starts from lecture number 2, SQL database, and the subtopic is database introduction. Okay, let's start now. First, we will see the outlines. Outlines means there are 3 subtopics today we will see. First is a definition wise, what is database? Then what is the history of database? Then importance of database. Okay. So first subtopic is definition. So let's start with definition. Definition. As you have seen database. See, here is spelling mistake. Sorry for that. Database. Database is a collection of 2 words, data plus base. Okay. Database is a collection of data, that is the first term, and the base. Data is the information, base like a collection. Database, the whole database means collection of information, but in an organized manner, in an structured manner, in a controlled manner. Here, database means collection of information, collection of data in organized form, in a structured form, or in a controlled form. What is the purpose of database? Why we want to create the database? Database we want to create for the 3 purpose main. S, R, and. As for store the information in easiest way. R for retrieve means receiving a particular information from the database. So retrieve the information in the easiest way. M for manipulate the information in easiest way. As for storing the information in easiest way, retrieving the information in easiest way, and manipulate the information in easiest way. Whole database is worked like as a unit. Whole database is worked as a single unit. Okay. So that it can be easily accessed, easily retrieved. Got it? So, see here definition wise, data. Data is collection of information. Data is collection of information. Database is organized collection of information or data. Its purpose is to store, retrieve, manipulate data or information. So hence we can say this organized collection of information or data as a single unit, and that should be in structure format or control format. Okay. Means the information should be collected in particular proper format, structure format, or control. Okay. Data can be easily accessed and updated. Okay. See, suppose this is a home house or this is a library. Okay, in their library there are some racks. Okay, there are some racks, and books are books are anywhere on this table, 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 on this table. This is simply collection of data. It's a database, it's a collection of information, but not in organized form. Not in organized form. Database is collection of data, simple. So here is collection of data, collection of books. Books are here, 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 everywhere books are there. Everywhere books are there. But now, if I'm going to search history book, I know the reference where I should see. If I'm going to see the engineering box, where I have to search each and every column and row. If I'm going to search like medical book, I'm going to search each and every column. That takes so much time. That is not easily accessible. That is why it's accessible. But if what I'll do, if I know that this particular column is for engineering books, I know this particular column is for non-technical books. This particular column for medical books. Then for me, it is easy to search. And for me, easy to search. So it is a database, is an organized collection of data. It's organized form, so it's easily accessible or updated, easily accessible. Means this is a table here. All the boys are there. Here, all the girls are there. Or simply this is the like this is a student's data. Okay, the student's marks are not a boy girl. Suppose I'm taking class A and class B. Okay, and here I'm entering the marks. 50, 40, 90, 80, every marks. Here also I'm entering the marks. Okay. Now I want to search the person with the highest marks. Okay. So I'll see the entry here, and here total will be there. Then I can easily make a filter that highest marks are some like 90%, 95%. Then I can easily compare the marks. But if marks are not entered in proper manner, then how will I compare? You're getting my point. Suppose this is here I'm entering the marks of 6 subjects. Okay. Now first subject is 50, second subject 60, third subject 70, and fourth subject 80, 80, and this is 30. I'm entering the marks over for 5 subjects. Okay. So by total, I can get the who's with the highest marks. But I want to check the marks highest in physics only. But for one student, I have entered physics marks here, chemistry marks here, maths marks here. But for second student, I have entered chemistry marks here, physics marks here, math marks here. This is unstructured here. It's for unstructured data. Means if I want to check who get the highest marks in physics, but here and one row physics marks and second row chemistry marks, third row again physics marks, fourth row again chemistry marks, then it will be very difficult. Either the whole row or a whole column should be of physics only. Then you can find. So if it is not a structured format, then how you will get the data? How will you get the information? You're getting my point? Yeah, getting my point. Or this is or any other table like a customer's table. Okay. This is the customer details. This is the customer background. This is a discount offer. This is the bank offer. Okay. So now I want to check the offers of particular customer for particular card. But if we don't have the detailed information of customer, okay. Suppose two customer names same, Ram and Ram. But it is registered customer because it is a regular customer, but it's a new customer. If you are not having the proper information of both the customer or the domestic customer, then you will give discount to new customer. I will not give discount to this customer. So such time, if database means the information in the backup in your system is not appropriate, then you cannot retrieve the data. You cannot retrieve the data. You cannot access the data. So for easy access, easy updation, we want database to be in organized format. The database should be in organized format. It should be in proper structured format. Proper structured format, organized format is very, very, very important. Now you understood the definition of database. The database is the collection of the data. Database is the collection of data in organized format, in structure format, so that we can easily store the data, retrieve the data, manipulate the data. Only these 5 terms, if you will remember, then you can easily give the definition. Okay, definition wise, data plus base. Data plus base. Data is the information, base the collection, like that. Database is the collection of information in organized manner, in structured manner, or in controlled manner. So as C. Database is the collection of information, collection of data. Database. Database is a collection of information, collection of data in organized manner, structured manner, controlled manner, so that we can easily store the data, retrieve the data, manipulate the data. so that we can easily store the data, retrieve the data, manipulate the data. Got it? So that data can be easily accessed and updated. Hence, database is a powerful business tool for any organization. Powerful business tool for an organization. Okay, so database is a collection of information in organized, structured, control manner so that we can easily store the data, retrieve the data, manipulate the data. Hence, database is very important. It's a powerful business tool for any organization. So this was topic 1.1. Topic 1.2 means second topic. Okay, not 1.2, but that's the second topic of this outlines. Okay, chapter number 2. In chapter number 2, the second subtopic, history of database. So next subtopic is history of database. Okay, history means how database comes start. Before the invention of computers, okay, now everything is very easy because computers are there. Now everything is there, computers are there. But data was already always there. Information means data. Data means facts and figures. So from the ancient time, in the time of king and queen, at that time also data was there. But storing information was the system was not there. Computers were not there. That doesn't mean we don't have the database. In the past also we are having the database. So in the past, data was stored in the form of journals. Data was stored in the form of journals, libraries, filling cabinets, and all these things takes up more space. You know how much the libraries, the central library will talk about. So many racks and columns, so many hard books are there. In today's generation, the soft copy is there for everything, but in the ancient time, everything was in the hard form, the hard copy form. Books, libraries, journals were there. Okay, so data was stored there, and it's making it difficult to find a backup. If suppose there is a fire, books burn, nothing is there as a backup. How to retrieve the information? Database means it doesn't store the data. The data is stored in the form of books. But if those books are destroyed, then how to retrieve the data? How to access the data? So that was very much difficult to having backup. Backup means simply having the similar photocopy of the same book. That is a backup. Because no soft copy system was there. The backup means again more space, again more resources you should know. So in the past also data was there, but it was very much difficult for finding the backup, for accessing that data, if suppose that data is destroyed. Next thing is advent of computers in the early 1960s, when the computer was invented. Then the database through computer was started. So advent of computers in the early 1960s marked the beginning of computerized databases. So computerized databases occurred after the year 1960. Before that, there was no computer. After invention of computers, the computerized databases started. Charles Bachman designed the first database known as integrated data. So first computerized database name was integrated data store. Integrated means collection of something. So integrated data store. This is the year-wise history or evolution. In 1960, the first time the term data was coined. Okay, databases were there. Means data was there, the collection was there, but the term database was not defined before that. It was mentioned in the year 1960. Or that is the term databases. Now then in the 1970, relational database first happened. Relational database means database in the form of tables. Okay, relational is the relation between rows and columns. In the form of table. You know what is Excel files? See? So in the 1970, first time relational database. First time. Means after 10 years. after the invention of database. Okay, after 10 years, the relation database. Then in the 1980, in the 1980, first time SQL came in limelight. SQL, structured query language. SQL is structured query language came into limelight. Desktop computing takes hold. This thing. So in 1980, IBM developed this SQL, and that is a part of the project. Okay. This was developed by IBM. This was developed by IBM. So in 1980, the SQL came in limelight by products. SQL came into limelight. SQL is structured query language by IBM. It was a part of some project. Okay. The SQL was declared as standard language for query by ISO and ANSI. ANSI. Means it was defined as a standard language, not a normal language. SQL defines standard language by ISO, International Organization for Standardization. For any things, we just check trademark whether it is ISO certified or not. For everything, ISO means International Standardization Organization for Standardization. Or if you say talk about ANSI, ANSI means American National Standard. ASI means American National Standardization Institute. Okay, American National Standard Institute, ANSI. So it was defined as a standard language. It was defined as a standard language by ISO and ANSI. Okay. After that, many other models came into existence. After this, many other models came into existence. Okay. In 1990, non-relation database, non-relation means without tables. Okay. Emerged, that is emergence of Oracle, Power Builder. VB means virtual basic. Okay. Virtual basic, and others, it becomes de facto. De facto is reality, actuality for personal productivity. Well, we can use this database for personal use also, like that. In the year 2000, object-oriented programming, OOPS language, gained popularity in year 2000. Means the programs are designed in the form of classes and objects. Okay. The OOP language comes into existence. In 2010, API becomes main stream new age database application. API becomes a new age database application. API means application programming interface. API means application programming interface. API becomes mainstream. Okay, this before that API was not in use, but API becomes the mainstream for the particular database application. Now, by the year 2020, non-technical database continue to take on world. Means before that, we were used database for the technical use only. Before the 2020, before the 2000, we can say everything was there for not technical purpose only. But in 2020, non-technical database continued to take on word and power next generation of application under development. And it's continuing. That was point number 2 of this lecture. Okay. Now, next is third topic, subtopic for today's lecture, importance of databases. Okay, means we have seen the definition by what is database. Then we have seen the history of database. Next is the importance of database. So database are very, very important for today's time. Okay? Like for business. For business purpose, database systems are essential to our business because they communicate information related to our sales, transactions, product inventory, customer profiles, marketing activities. Without a centralized place to store all this information, you have no clues what is occurring within your business. Suppose I am the owner of any like company, okay, and I want to see what's my company is doing. Okay. So verbally, my manager is saying, "Oh, we are getting the profit, we are doing well." But how I realize how I will agree with that statement only. I need some facts in the form of information, in the form of data. So for any the owner of this particular shop, so I want to check how much customers have bought my product. Okay, how much discount we have given after deducting the discount, what profit I'm getting. Okay. So such type of information we get only from these records. Okay, and record the form of soft copy is very easy. Means I will check how much sale orders confirmed, how much product sale, so how many transactions were there. Because if I see, suppose there is some loss in my company, okay, some product is not getting profit, so I have to do some planning. I have to apply some approach so that next month or next year this should not happen. So without having database, I cannot take any decision. I cannot take any decision for the future also. Database is very important. If I don't have any customer profile, then how will I deal with the customer? I don't know the marketing activities. If I want to hire someone, okay, the person come for interview and I'll just by their behavior only I'll hire him or her. No, I'll check some documents. Oh, he or she is having some ability, so they are appropriate for this particular positions. So without the record, cannot understand. In terms for any business, for any entrepreneurship also, okay, I should have the detailed information and the structured information, okay, so that I can understand after execution how much profit I'm having, how much loss I'm having. Okay, because if I don't have any centralized place to store the data or store the information, then I will not have any clue what is occurring within my business. Without a centralized place to store all this information, without the centralized place to store all this information, I have no clue what is occurring within our business. Centralized place means not only me, the others should also have the access that they can understand what's going on here, like that. Centralized means if I have 4 branches, so I should have the information of branch 1, 2, 3, 4, all. So data is very, very important in a business, either it's a small business or a large business, but I should have the detailed information. Okay. Now banks. In banks, data is important in every field. Database is important in all the fields. If it's related to banks, to track clients' accounts, balances, deposits, bank databases. Okay, means bank will create a database. There they save all the history of the client, details of the client. Database may be used by retail shops to hold information on inventory, sales, customer, and client. Like if you're going bank for the loan, how bank will give you loan? They just take your salary slips for 3 months. They just check whether you are eligible for not. Means whether you are able to give EMI or not. Okay, that is also done by the databases. Okay, means if you are doing any transactions, means bank is also having a track. Okay, for any client means customers. In bank terms, it's client. Okay, in business terms, it's customer type. Okay, so to track any client accounts, if you are going to bank and you just want this madam tell me what is inside in my account, so just check the database. In database, check your name in the name, check your account number in the and Like there is a navigational uh, data, means there is a direction. Uh, okay, means block inside block like that. So if database is not there, then in banks also it is difficult to work because in database it holds all the information. Not only bank, that now next field is education. Education either as a student or as a teacher. Student data regarding attendance. Now student is not coming for 10 to 15 days on continuous. Then what is going on? What happened? Okay. Or their parents don't know whether our kid is going to school or not. Like that. So you want to calculate the attendance. Person is this weekly attendance was there or the monthly attendance. Okay. So how you will calculate? If you will not have the information of attendance, then how will you talk to your parents? Their parents, sorry, students. Exam results. Okay. So every time hard copy is not appropriate, you should have results for every student, and you can compare. Oh, student A have uh, received this such marks, student B such marks, homework, assignments, student wise data. Okay, like that, I want to search who are the big students so that I can arrange a separate session for them only. For that, I have to have the record of the students' weekly attendance, students' weekly test marks, okay, students' oral assignments, submissions, or whether she is punctual or not. Everything I should need in detail. So that as a teacher, I can use this reports to study students' performance, and I can observe and I can take decision what to do for improving their performance. So, or if I want to give some meaningful feedback to the parents, so I should have a proper track of the students. Or as a principal, I should have track of all the teachers who are the sincere teachers, who are not sincere teachers, who are taking the lectures properly or not. So I should have track. Okay. Like in employer, if any employees come, they just punch mark to track the attendance of the particular employee. So data is very important in education field also. Next field is medical field. Medical field is very, very important. Okay. Database is in healthcare department. Okay. Collect information about healthcare operation. As I told you, if I am a doctor, if I'm going to do any operation, I should have data, detailed reports, detailed examinations, whatever previous examination, X-rays, everything should I know. Okay, that means whether that person is capable for holding that operation or not, means whether they can tolerate that particular operation or not. Okay, their constraint is up to the mark or not. So every piece of data a medical practitioner collects from the patient, including medication, prescription, procedure, any allergy, any previous history, up to, like registries like encounter discharge form, everything that is allowed in healthcare database. Okay, and today's generation, everything is short form. On the soft copy. Everything is a soft copy. So for doctor, it's very important to track the history. Okay, if I went to doctor before 4 years, but if he or she having tracked, then they can, oh, before 4 years you were there, then this was the problem. Now this is the issue. These are problems. So after 4 years, this much you have overcome, and this is the your shortcoming. So data is very important for analyzing something. If patient is recovering after the operation, first month behavior was this, second month behavior was this, third month behavior was this. So if you want to analyze something, so you should have detailed information for that. That should have data base. So in medical also it is very important. So today we have learned what is a database, that is database introduction, what is the history of database, and then importance of database in the different fields. So this is the lecture 2 completed. Then in the next section, we will see the introduction of SQL. So till that time, thank you so much. Take care. God bless you. We'll meet in the next lecture. Bye-bye.